Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. From nothing to everything. Let's toast to the struggle. I started with a dream in the heart of the scheme, part of the team, chasing the gleam of the beam. The struggle was a puzzle in the muzzle and hustle, building the muscle through the tussle and bustle. Now the view is new, from the avenue to the pew, where the few true blue stay through the dew. Legacy is destiny, blessedly and excessively, writing my history impressively and successfully. From the project steps to the corporate jets, no regrets, collecting checks, paying respects to those who paved the way through the darkest days. Sparked the blaze, left the maze in the purple haze. I remember nights with nothing on my plate, just a notepad and a dream and a whole lot of faith. Now I'm eating good, understood that I could turn the hood into Hollywood like I said I would.
The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms and the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold.
A young legend growing wise and bold.
Hands in my palms, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms and the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told.
A young legend growing wise and bold, yeah. They said I wouldn't make it, told me I should forsake it, but I took the pain and shaped it, never faked it, just faced it. Traded all the hatred for the patience and the waiting, creating while debating, never fade, no hesitating. The come up was a summit, stomach empty, but I loved it. The struggle made me rugged, I embraced it, never judged it. Now I'm looking back at the path that I crafted, laughed at, but I mastered what they said couldn't happen. From the bottom of the barrel to the top of the tower, every hour was empowered by the flower that devoured all doubt. In the drought, I found a route out, no clout, just a shout from my mouth, no sellout. Authentic in my methods, never reckless with the message. Blessed with the perspective, that perspective is a blessing. Teaching while I'm reaching for the ceiling, never kneeling. Revealing while I'm healing all the feelings I was stealing.
The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms, the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told.
A young legend growing wise and bold.
We came from nothing, made it something. Took the pain and turned it into loving. From the struggle, now we're stunning.
It's the sound of the underdog winning. Yeah, toast to the journey. Never worry through the hurry and the fury. Knew the story's never blurry. We emerged from the gutter with the butter and the gold. Forever young but growing old. The story must be told. Now I'm pouring champagne for the ones who felt the pain, who remained through the rain, who sustained through the strain. Maintained when insane was the name of the game. Claimed the fame without shame. Never changed, stayed the same. My circle stayed small but the vision grew large. In charge of my own barge, living large but not at large. Free from the cage, new page, center stage. Rage turn the stage, wisdom at the sage. The celebrations for the generation that was patient, facing the abrasion with no hesitation or sedation. Just dedication to the elevation of the nation. Ovation for the station that we're making and creating. So raise your glass high for those who didn't make it, for those who tried to fake it, and those who couldn't take it. We made it from the basement to the palace. Check the balance, the talent and the challenge made us callous, but with malice.
The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms and the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told.
A young legend growing wise and bold.
Gutter to gold, we evolve. Legacy, resolve. From nothing, everything is the story that we sing. Gutter to gold,
yeah, toast to the
we
journey.
evolve. Legacy,
From the bottom to the top.
From nothing to everything, it's the story that we sing.
Yeah. Toast to the journey. From the bottom to the top.
We made it. Gutter to go.
Yeah. West Coast. That's right. Check it. 6'4" Impala. Hydraulics make it bounce slow. Crenshaw to Compton. Everybody know the flow. Ice on my wrist, but my heart stay colder. OG told me stay solid. When I was younger, now I'm older. Dickies Crenshaw, Chucks lace tight, bumping funkadelic samples through the California night. Chronic smoke circles while the bass slide thump. Warren G on the deck, Nate Dogg on the trunk. Palm tree silhouettes against the purple sky. Dollar signs in my vision, but I'm still a humble guy. Lowrider switching lanes, three-wheel motion. Pacific breeze hit different, that's West Coast devotion. We regulate the streets where the real ones congregate. From the 213 replicate. We ride till the sun come up. Some gin and juice in my cup. That's the West Coast way. Can't get enough real funk, real talk, nothing but love. 94 vibrations in my speakers, feel it resonate. Synthesizer waves, P-Funk records that we excavate. Studio sessions with the homies, blunt smoke thick. Snare hit cribs, 808 kick. That's the trick. Neighborhood watch from the corner store. Elders playing domino, stories from the war. We survived the struggle, turned pain into art. Every bar that I spit comes straight from the heart. Cadillac lean with the gold tone trim. Probability of making it out was looking slim, but we persevered through the concrete jungle. Now the whole world bumping when this record rumble. Regulate on these streets where the real ones congregate. From the 213 to the gold date. G-Funk in our veins never replicate. We ride till the sun come up. Pour some gin and juice in my cup. That's the West Coast way. Can't get enough real funk, real talk, nothing but love. That's that funk right there. Now slow it down, let me paint the picture vivid. Every block got a story, every homie try to live it. Some made it out, some still in the pen, writing letters talking about remember way back when. But tonight we celebrate the ones still here. Crack a cold and reminisce about the golden years. When DJ Quick was the sound of the summer, and Tupac told us keep your head up through the thunder. This ain't just music, this a lifestyle, homie. From the harbor to the hills, West Coast only. So when you hear this bump, show respect to the craft, cause created something special that forever gonna last. We regulate, regulate. On the streets where the real ones congregate. That's right. From 1-3 to the Golden Gate. All day. G-Funk in our veins never replicate. We ride till the sun come up. Pour some gin and juice in my cup. Pour it up. That's the West Coast way. Can't get enough West Coast. Real talk, nothing but love. Where you from? What you claim? G-Funk. Who we ride for? The culture. Till when? Forever. Yeah, that's that real hip-hop right there. West Coast legacy forever in the air. G-Funk never died, it just evolved. This for the culture, problems we solve.
Talk box melody fading.
West side. Yeah. West side.
Check the rhyme. It's that real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Queens to Brooklyn. Let's go. I was born in the belly of the beast where the streets don't sleep. Concrete jungle where the strong survive and the weak weep. Elevated trains rattle past my project window. Mental state cinematic, every day's a different intro. Pops told me, son, the world don't owe you nothing. So I took that wisdom, turned struggle into something. Pen and pad therapy, writing rhymes at 3 a.m. while my neighbors argue loud and the sirens blending. Corner store prophets debating politics and Knicks. Dice games in the stairwell, fiends looking for a fix. But I rise above it like smoke from the blunt cipher. Tongue sharper than a sniper, mind brighter than lighter. They say I got that old soul trapped in young flesh. Every verse I manifest is like a confessional, nothing less. From Queensbridge to Queens Plaza, I rep my borough through the joy and the sorrow, today and tomorrow.
It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. In New York state of mind, Koreans are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, Koreans are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, Koreans are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, Marines are made.
East Coast, we never fold, stories never told. Hip hop in my soul, pure as gold. The trumpet sample loops while I'm looping these syllables. Verbal habitual, criminal with the metaphorical. My pops played Coltrane, moms played Aretha. Now I'm conducting symphonies over breaks from ether. Brownstone stoops where the elder school the youth, dropping gems about the struggle, the pain, the truth. I watched empires rise and fall on the same block. Tim scuffed the pavement where dealers used to clock, but knowledge is power. Read books in the library while crews battle rap in the park. Legendary, from wild style walls to fat beats, record shots. This culture runs deep, never stops. I'm a product of the golden era when lyrics mattered most. When MCs actually wrote their own rhymes to boast. Now I carry carry the torch through the darkness like Prometheus. Every bar I spit is proof that real hip-hop still is shit.
It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the way it's made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the way it's made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the way it's made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the way it's made.
From the bottom to the top we ascend. Every rhyme I pen got a message to send. This ain't just entertainment, this is documentation of a generation seeking elevation and vindication. The subway cars carry dreams cross town. Some rise up, some drown, but we hold it down. NYC stamped on everything we create. This is more than music, this is our fate. The city never sleeps, so my mind stay awake, contemplating every move, every risk I take. Yellow cabs rush past while I'm lost in thought, remembering the lessons that my struggles taught. Malcolm X speeches echoing in my conscience, building with the guards, dropping signs, that's my response to the ignorance they feed us through the television. I made a decision to break the mental prison. Late night sessions with my peoples in the basement. It's B1200 created, samples we be chasing from dusty crates of records that our parents played. Now we flip them into hits, get a minimum wage paid. But it ain't about the money, it's about the art form, about surviving every ghetto storm. I'm that voice for the voiceless, hope for hopeless. East Coast focal point, stay focused. East Coast focal point, stay focused.
It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the reams are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the reams are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the reams are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the reams are made. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. It ain't hard to tell, I'm the real deal. New York state of mind, the reams are made.
Yeah, that's that real New York shit. Queensbridge to you, Queensbridge to you, Queensbridge to you.
Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, forever.
From Bed-Stuy to Flatbush, I walk with a purpose, backpack full of rhymes, every line worth the purchase. Timberland scuffed the concrete where legends were born. Biggie's voice still echoes every blessed morn. Brownstone wisdom passed down through generations. My grandpops fled the south seeking better situations. Now I'm 3 generations deep in this borough, fighting through the sorrow, hoping for tomorrow. The bodega owner knows my name, been there since '89. Watching neighborhoods change, but the essence still shine. From Junior's Cheesecake to the Fulton Street vendors, black excellence defenders, culture's true contenders. I remember block parties, DJ Red Alert on the radio, boombox battles where the realest would prevail though. That's the Brooklyn I know, grimy but golden, where every story's told and every secret's been stolen.
This is Brooklyn, where the strong survive.
Brooklyn in the house.
From the park to the Ave, keeping dreams alive.
Represent your borough.
We hold it down through the ups and downs. East New York to Crown Heights, we own this town.
Brooklyn, stand up.
Yo, the L train rumbles underneath my feet at midnight. Graffiti murals tell the stories that the news might overlook or misinterpret, but I'm here to set it straight. Brooklyn bred, Brooklyn fed. This is our estate, from Prospect Park to Coney Island boardwalk dreams. Nothing's ever really what it seems behind the gentrification. There's still soul in these streets where old heads play chess and the young guns compete. Spoke word open mics at the local cafe spots. Hip hop heads congregate, sharing thoughts and plots to elevate the culture, preserve what's authentic while the mainstream went synthetic. We stayed poetic, my crew assembled like the Avengers but with better chemistry. Each verse an entry in Brooklyn's divine symmetry. We don't follow trends, we set them then forget them. Premier scratched it, we embed them in the system. This is Brooklyn,
Where the strong survive.
Brooklyn's in the house.
From the park to the Ave, keeping dreams alive.
Rush represent your borough.
we hold it down through the ups and downs. East New York to Crown Heights, we own this town.
Brooklyn, stand up.
They tried to gentrify our neighborhoods, but couldn't gentrify our soul. They tried to push us out, but Brooklyn's in control. We preserve the essence
Sunday mornings, church bells ring across the avenue while I'm penning scriptures that would make my ancestors proud too. From slavery to tenements to projects to ownership, my lineage is monumental. Every hardship we interpret into art form, whether breakdancing or graffiti or rocking on the mic to a crowd that's heated. Brooklyn taught me hustle, taught me hunger, taught me heart, how to turn nothing into something. That's an art. The brownstone steps where we sat and built ciphers. Now I'm older, wiser, still a freedom fighter with a microphone, weapon, and a message that's surging, resurging like the phoenix. Brooklyn's always current, so when you hear this record, understand the magnitude of every single word in the Brooklyn attitude. We don't beg for respect, we command it through action. East Coast boom bap, that's the main attraction.
This is Brooklyn, where the strong survive. Brooklyn's in the house, from the park to the air, keeping dreams alive.
Represent your borough, we hold it down through the ups and downs. East New York to Crown Heights, we own this town. Brooklyn, stand up, stand up. Brooklyn, forever. Stand up, Kings County. Kings County, Kings County, Brooklyn. Kings County, Kings County, Brooklyn, stand up, stand up.
Try vibe, you know. Abstract shit, let's go. Yeah. It's past midnight and the city's still breathing heavy. Thoughts in my cranium getting deep and heady. I'm a raw through the mental landscape like a nomad, philosophizing over jazz breaks, call me Gonzo glad. The baseline walks like mingers through my consciousness while I'm constructing monuments to prominence. Abstract wordplay, not your typical rapper, more like a jazz cat, intellectual adapter. I flip the script on conventional wisdom, use rhythm as a prism to view the system. Q-tip taught me how to rock the mic with intelligence. Fife Dog showed me how to balance street and elegance. Now I'm a midnight marauder on a quest for truth, eternal youth through the music of my roots. From the native tongues era, I inherited the throne, making poetry with a microphone, never alone. We the midnight marauders, moving through the city like water. Abstract thoughts, concrete dreams, nothing's ever really what it seems. We the midnight marauders, moving through the city like water. Abstract thoughts, concrete dreams, nothing's ever really what it seems. The kick drum thumps like a heartbeat in the darkness while I'm painting portraits with verses, call me artist. Not your typical street corner bragger, more hench spent through intellect. I package it with jazz fusion, soul infusion in the mix. Tribe called quest methodology, that's the fix. Low end theory applied to modern times with substance over style defines my rhymes. I study rock hymns patterns, KRS philosophy blended with a tribe called quest discography. The result is something pure, something fresh. East Coast essence, nothing more, nothing less. Midnight sessions where the creative minds gather, knowledge getting fatter. Ignorance we shatter through collaboration, elevation of the art form. Weathering every storm, this is the norm. We the midnight marauders, moving through the city like water. Abstract thoughts, concrete dreams, nothing's ever really what it seems. We the midnight marauders, moving through the city like water. Abstract thoughts, concrete dreams, nothing's ever really what it seems. You see, this is more than just rap music. This is African American art with tradition digitized. This is bebop meets beatbox. This is Langston Hughes with an MPC. This is revolution through evolution of the turntable. This is Midnight Marauding. The sample flips and I flip my perspective with it. quick with it, never timid when I spit it. My syllable selection is surgical precision. Every word's an incision into the system that tries to keep us boxed in. But I think out, spill ink out, never drink from the same fount as those who commodify and simplify culture. I'm here to vulture the beat, make it complete with substance that transcends the moment. My opponent is complacency and fake atonement. I'm atoning for the sins of whack rappers who came after the golden era and captured none of the essence, just the aesthetics. Pathetic attempts to be authentic, but we the real midnight marauders, setting boundaries and borders for the art form supporters.
We the midnight marauders, moving through the city like one. Abstract thoughts, concrete dreams, nothing's ever really what it seems. From the low end to the high end theory, we keep it real, never weary. Midnight marauders on the scene, keeping hip-hop pure and clean. Yeah. Abstract with it. Yeah. Midnight marauders, jazz and hip-hop forever linked. Yeah.
Reminiscing on the old days, you know, when hip-hop was pure. Yeah, take me back.
Take me back to memory lane.
Yeah.
Memory lane, yeah. Memory lane. Take me back to memory lane. Memory lane, yeah.
Sitting in the park watching shorties on the swings got me thinking about the past and the wisdom that it brings. Used to be that kid running wild in these streets. Now I'm dropping knowledge over premier crafted beats. I remember house parties in my cousin's basement, turntables in the corner, that was our placement. No social media, just social interaction, real human connection, that was the attraction. We carved our names in park benches, left our mark. Late summer nights, stayed outside after dark, playing manhunt, running through the projects, fearless. Now I pen these verses, hoping somebody hear this message from the trenches, from the come up, young, dumb, and broke. But the sun up, every morning was a blessing, we ain't even know it. Now I'm fully grown, and I'm trying to show it through the music, through the movement. How we went from nothing to improvement.
Take me back to memory lane, where the good times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce on the days we truly miss. Take me back to memory lane, where the good times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce on the days we truly miss.
The ice cream truck melody still stuck in my head. Mr. Softbee bringing joy to the block we bled. Our blood, sweat, and tears into this concrete. Every corner got a story, bittersweet. I remember moms calling from the window when the street lights came on. Time to come inside, but we wanted to stay strong. Out there with the homies till the very last second. That's the type of childhood that can never be questioned. We was innocent but wise beyond our years. Seen things that would bring grown men to tears, but we persevered. That's the hood mentality, turning tragedy into vitality. Now I'm sitting on the same bench 2 decades later, watching the next generation. Hope they make it greater than we did, though we did pretty well. Turned our hell into heaven with stories to
Take
tell.
me back to memory lane, where the good times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce on the days we truly miss. Take me back to memory lane, where the good times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce on the days we truly miss.
Time move forward, but my mind goes back to the essence of the struggle. Staying on track, every lesson learned. Sitting on these swings, every dream conceived, wondering what life brings. The park was our sanctuary, our escape, where we could be ourselves. No need to fake, pure authenticity in every interaction. That's the type of magic you can't manufacture in a lab, son.
Now the park looks different, but the feeling's the same. New generation playing different type of games, but the essence remains that childhood freedom that we all need them. Those memories to feed them through the hard times when life gets rough. Reminisce on the days when love was enough, when a dollar could stretch, when respect was earned, when the lessons we learned actually were concerned with building character, not building credit. Some things are prophetic, some things you won't forget it. Like the first time you heard Nas on the radio, or when Premier dropped that beat and you was like, whoa. That's the magic I'm trying to recapture through these rhymes, through these chapters of my life documented over sample loops. Memory lane got me thinking about my roots.
times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce.
Let's reminisce
on the days we truly miss. Take me back to memory lane. Turn the good times ease the pain. Sitting in the park, we reminisce on the days we truly miss.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Never forget where you came
Memory
from.
lane.
Sitting in the park, watching life go by. Can never forget it. Memory lane, forever.
Like the 1996. Back in the Labyrinth. Yo, check the blueprint. Go back to Labyrinth.
Yo, the concrete is obsolete. I walk with a hollow beat, follow feet through the alleyways where the swallow meet. The demise, looking through a stranger's eyes, where the danger lies beneath the grayish skies. I'm a scholar of the block, chasing the dollar and the clock. Keep the rhythm in the system, unlock the prison with the lock. The poetry is potency, noticing the vacancy in the souls of the bold, living cold and brazenly. Tenement, testament, evidence of the resident, malevolent precedent. Heaven sent a hell bent. The street corners a stage where the prophet and sage cage the rage in the page. Minimum wage, I navigate the maze with a pen in my face. When the city's ablaze with the sins of the days, every step's a decision between the prison and risen. Living in conditions to test your intuition. It's the city of dreams,
But the dreams are nightmares.
walking up the broken steps of the project stairwells.
One mic, one life, one soul to keep.
While the city that never sleeps is buried deep.
It's a city of dreams, but the dreams are nightmares.
Walking up the broken steps of the project stairwells.
One mic, one life, one soul to keep.
While the city that never sleeps is buried deep.
The bodega light flickers while the dealer moves quicker. Liquor in the system, victims getting sicker. I paint pictures vivid, timid minds can't visit where to live it and rigid. Push limits till they pivot from the bottom to the coffin. It's often that we're lost in the talking, walking through the caution. Yellow tape scenarios, various characters, hilarious how precarious the area. Barriers break down when the sun down. Gun sound runs through the slum town. Some drown, some crown. Kings of the concrete jungle, stumbled and humble. Rumble in the struggle, watch the weak crumble. I document the monuments of those who never made it. Faded dreams and jaded schemes, we never traded our integrity for the celebrity. Steadily making legacy moves heavily and readily.
It's the city of dreams, but the dreams are nightmares. Walking up the broken steps of the project stairwells. One mic, one life, one soul to keep. While the city that never sleeps is buried deep. In the labyrinth of life, we searching for the exit. Next to the desperate, accepting the hectic. But through the pain and the rain, we remain. Writing our names in the game, never playing, always playing.
The graffiti on the wall tells a story of us all. Rise and the fall, the call when we fall. Against the odds, against the guards who play frauds. We applaud those who march through the hard boulevard of broken dreams. Shattered schemes, what it means when the gleam of the beam turns to dust in the thrust of the gust. We adjust or combust. In trust, we must place our faith in the weight of the faith that we create at the gate. Never late, always great aspirations. No hesitations in the stations where we're facing the vibrations of the nations. That's my documentation. Dedication to the basement where we're chasing the replacement of the wasted generations. Conversations with the patient, ancient wisdom in the system, never taken it.
It's the city of dreams, but the dreams are nightmares. Walking up the broken steps of the project stairwells. One mic, one life, one soul to keep. While the city that never sleeps is buried deep. Concrete labyrinth, we navigate. Project windows, we contemplate. Asphalt poetry, we create. This the blueprint, never replicate. 1996, the foundation. From the labyrinth, we rise.
Yeah. Elevated thoughts.
high level meditation. Yeah, let's build. I'm sipping the wisdom, flipping the system. The rhythm is a prism, light shining through the schism. Philosophical, logical, topological flow, chronological growth, watching botanical gold. I manifest the best, put the stress to the test with a crest on my chest. East Coast conquest, the lyrics are spirits, so hear it and fear it. The mirror is clearer when you steer it and near it. Intellectual capital, compatible with the factual, practical and tactical. Never acting radical for the sake of the fake. I create and elevate, meditate on the state, calculate my fate. The jazz in my veins, like Coltrane's refrains, remains when it rains, sustains through the pains. I'm sophisticated, never jaded or dated. My style's updated, elevated and weighted with substance. Abundance of intelligence, elegance in my eloquence, heaven sent evidence. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. Sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and we never look back. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. Sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and we never look back. The alchemist pen transforms, lead to gold. Stories untold from the days of old. I hold the scroll with the code of the bold. Soul never sold, staying in control through the concrete roads. I compose and I chose to compose and expose with the pros and the flows. Can propose when you close on the doors that oppose the growth that you show when you know how it goes. Philosophizing, analyzing, synthesizing, the rising of the wise when they're despising the decising of the truth. From the youth to the age, we're engaged in the stage where the sage has the gauge, measuring pressure with the treasure of leisure. Every measure's a pleasure when the weather's whatever. I sever the tether to the nether together. We're better than ever, forever endeavor. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. Sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and we never look back. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. Sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and we never look back. You see, this is elevation through education. Meditation leading to manifestation. We don't just rap, we philosophize. Don't just speak, we theorize. This is consciousness over commerce, soul over substance, art over market, silver lining in every dark cloud. That's how we live, that's what we're about. The saxophone whispers, secrets of the ages. Sages turning pages, wages of the rages. Cages can't contain the brain when it's trained to maintain through the strain and the rain. I'm urbane, not mundane, in my lane with no chain. They campaign to obtain, it's humane, never vain. Sustained by the grain of the truth I explain. In terrain that's insane, I remain and sustain. The culture, the vulture can't capture. The rapture in the chapter, disaster won't fracture. What we built from the guilt and the silt of the city. Pretty or gritty, we tilt towards the light. Despite the fight and the plight, we ignite, take flight in the night, out of sight. This the height of the might when it's right and tight, burning bright like a meteorite. Meteorite. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. Sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and we never look back. Golden era vibes, we never fade away. We're sprinting through the night to catch the break of day. Soul in the wax, truth in the track. The king is on the throne and silver lining soul. Silver lining soul, we elevate. Alchemist pen, we create. Midnight Avenue, we navigate. Golden era, we celebrate. Silver lining soul, we elevate. Alchemist pen, we create. Midnight Avenue, we navigate. Golden era, we celebrate. Elevated, sophisticated. Just that soul music, forever.
One, two, raw. Raw, uncut the essence. Raw, uncut the essence. Raw, uncut the essence.
Yo.
Yo,
uncut the essence.
I'm the master of disaster, moving faster than the pastor, casting the last of the blast in the plaster. Rhyme prime, climb through the slime of the crime. One time for your mind, leaving shivers up your spine. The technique is unique, from the peak to the creek. Every week when I speak, the weak become meek. I operate, liberate, elevate, celebrate, never wait. Demonstrate how to resonate, intricate, intimate, infinite, illiterate. Can't touch alliterate, deliberate and legitimate. I'm flipping it, ripping it, ripping it, stripping it down to the fundamental sound when I'm shipping it. Syllable surgical, verses are vertical, miracles in the lyrical. Never metaphorical, literal with the criminal, minimal when it's critical. Digital or physical, I'm typical but mystical. Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just like
Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just like
Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just like
Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just like
Hit them drain, profound when I bring the sound, let it sing through the speakers. Reapers couldn't reap what I sow. Deeper than the deepest flow you'll ever know. I'm atomic, chronic, iconic, bionic, harmonic, hypnotic, not chaotic but demonic. In the booth when I'm speaking the truth. The proof is in the youth when I'm teaching the roof off the building. Killing, fulfilling, willing, drilling when I'm spilling. Chilling, never illin'. The rhythm is my prison and my freedom combined. Wisdom in the kingdom of the mind are designed. Sharp like a razor, major, not a trace of flavor from the creator. Never minor, always greater than the haters who debated if I made it or faked it. I baked it, I shaped it, I never duplicated. Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just
Raw
sensation.
hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just sensation.
This ain't complicated, just raw and uncut. No gimmicks, no games, keeping the underground up. The fundamental elements, the essence of the art. This is hip-hop from the motherfucking heart. Frequency, decency, recently with efficiency. Frequency, sufficiency, never deficiency in my delivery. Artillery, verbally, I'm killing me, feeling me. Building a trilogy of excellence, intelligence. Never irrelevant, evidence of the elegant. Heaven sent and prevalent, I settle it, level it. Never delicate, pedal to the metal with the treble and the bass in it. The scratch is the match that ignites the flame. Tight in the game, fights for the name and the fame. I came to reclaim what they tried to rename. Shame on the lane who defamed the terrain. Underground sound, profound when I'm found in the compound. With a pound of the noun and the verb. I serve every word like horn herbs to the curb. Disturb or perturb with the superb. Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
It's the fundamental, no imitations, just
Raw hip-hop, never stop to the top.
Mr. Fundamental, no imitations, just sensations.
Raw, uncut the essence. Uncut the essence. Check it out. Raw, uncut.
The fundamental, the essential, the elemental, the quintessential. The fundamental, the essential, the elemental, the quintessential.
Check it out. 1, 2, what, uncut the essence. Raw, uncut the essence.
The city never sleeps. It just waits. Empire State. Darkness. The nocturnal journal, the infernal eternal. The kernel of the verbal in the urban thermal. Shadows in the gallows where the hollow is shallow. Follow the tallow through the following mellow.
I visualize the prize through the lies of the wise. As the cries rise under the skies of the skies, the pressure is the measure of the treasure and pleasure. Extra lecture beyond your conjecture. Sinister minister in the corridor of power. Devour every hour in the tower, never cower. The empire's on fire, but the liar's getting higher. Conspire to acquire what the prior didn't hire. I'm walking through the darkness with a target on my back. Attack when they relax, never slack in the track. Black hoodie, good and ready for whatever weather. Whether pleasure or pressure, never measured by the lesser.
Black out in the burrow, the vision is thorough. Planting the seeds in the deep dark furrow. Empire State, where we battle with fate. The hunger is real, staying up late. Black out in the burrow, the vision is thorough. Planting the seeds in the deep dark furrow. Empire State, where we battle with fate. The hunger is real, staying up late.
Gotham's breath is death. With every step I'm tested. Arrested development, but I'm never divested of my dreams and the schemes of the fiends and the kings. Supreme beings and the things that the darkness brings. I navigate the hate through the state of the weight. Create through the gate, never late to my fate. Orchestrate and demonstrate how the great contemplate. Devastate and dominate, never hesitate. The concrete jungle rumble, tumble, never stumble. Humble in the struggle, trouble, double in the bubble of the city. Pretty gritty, committee, never pity. Witty in the midst of the shifty and the petty. I'm heavy like the levee when it's steady. Getting ready for the flood in the blood of the thug. In the study of the game, in the fame with the name and the shame. Remain the same through the pain and the rain.
Black out in the burrow, the vision is thorough. Planting the seeds in the deep dark furrow. Empire State, where we battle with fate. The hunger is real, staying up late. Black out in the burrow, the vision is thorough. Planting the seeds in the deep dark furrow. Empire State, where we battle with fate. The hunger is real, staying up late.
In the shadows we operate, fear and respect we generate. From the bottom to the top, in the city that never stops. The empire rises from the ruins under the moon while the city's brewing. This is more than just survival. This is the arrival of the final revival.
The skyscraper cemetery where the temporary become legendary, visionary, necessary, extraordinary, revolutionary, never ordinary. Commentary on the cavalry, very scary how we carry the weight of the city on our shoulders, getting older but never getting shitty. With the quality, the policy, the philosophy, the monopoly of the colony. Follow me through the barrel, thorough with the sorrow. Tomorrow we borrow from the hollow, no Apollo. Just mortals in the portals of the oracles. Obstacles unstoppable, the possible is probable. I'm mathematical, practical, tactical, radical with the capital, never fanatical. Grammatical, sabbatical from the madness, sadness, and the gladness, badness, and the greatness.
Black out in the burrow, the vision is thorough. Planting the seeds in the deep dark furrow. Empire State, where we battle with fate. The hunger is real, staying up late.
Nocturnal journey, we ride. Gotham's breath, we breathe. Forever believe.
The city never sleeps. Empire, Empire in the shadows. Forever watching. Forever waiting.
Yeah. From nothing to everything. Let's toast to the struggle. I started with a dream in the heart of the scheme, part of the team, chasing the gleam of the beam. The struggle was a puzzle in the muzzle and hustle, building the muscle. Through
the tussle and bustle. Now the view is new, from the avenue to the pew, where the few true blue stayed through the dew. Legacy is destiny, blessedly and excessively, writing my history impressively and successfully. From the project steps to the corporate jets, no regrets, collecting checks, paying respects to those who paved the way through the darkest days. Sparked the blaze, left the maze in the purple haze. I remember nights with nothing on my plate, just a notepad and a dream and a whole lot of faith. Now I'm eating good, understood that I could turn the hood into Hollywood like I said I would.
The world is in my palm, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms in the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold. The world is in my palm, no more false alarms. Saved from the storms in the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold.
They said I wouldn't make it, told me I should forsake it, but I took the pain and shaped it, never faked it, just faced it. Traded all the hatred for the patience and the waiting, creating while debating, never fading or hesitating. The come up was a summit, stomach empty, but I loved it. The struggle made me rugged, I embraced it, never judged it. Now I'm looking back at the path that I crafted, laughed at, but I mastered what they said couldn't happen. From the bottom of the barrel to the top of the tower, every hour was empowered by the flower that devoured all doubt. In the drought, I found a route out, no clout, just a shout from my mouth. No sellout, authentic in my methods, never reckless with the message. Blessed with the perspective, that perspective is a blessing. Teaching while I'm reaching for the ceiling, never kneeling. Revealing while I'm healing all the feelings I was stealing.
The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Safe from the storms in the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold. We came from nothing, made it something. Took the pain and turned it into loving. From the struggle, now it's stunning. This the sound of the underdog winning.
Yeah, toast to the journey, never worry through the hurry and the fury. Now the story's never blurry. We emerge from the gutter with the butter and the gold. Forever young but growing old, the story must be told. Now I'm pouring champagne for the ones who felt the pain, who remained through the rain, who sustained through the strain. Maintained when insane was the name of the game. Claim the fame without shame, never changed, stay the same. My circle stayed small, but the vision grew large. In charge of my own barge, living large but not at large. Free from the cage, new page, center stage. Rage turned to sage, wisdom at the sage. The celebrations for the generation that was patient, facing abrasion with no hesitation or sedation. Just dedication to the elevation of the nation. Ovation for the station that we're making and creating. So raise your glass high for those who didn't make it, for those who try to fake it, and those who couldn't take it. We made it from the basement to the palace. Check the balance, the talent and the challenge made us callous, but with malice.
The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Safe from the storms in the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold. The world is in my palms, no more false alarms. Safe from the storms in the city's open arms. From the gutter to the gold, the story is told. A young legend growing wise and bold.
Gutter to gold, we evolve. Legacy, resolve. From nothing to everything. It's the story that we sing. Yeah. Toast to the journey. Yeah. Toast to the journey. From the bottom to the top. We made it. Gutter to go. Yeah.
West Coast. Let me take you on a ride through the Golden State. Check it.
Cruising down the boulevard, top drop, sun kissed, palm tree swaying while I'm rolling through the mist of that chronic smoke. No joke, every toast a blessing. West Coast confessing, never stressing, always progressing. 64 Impala sitting low on the Dayton's. Gold ones, chrome spokes, that's the statement we making. From Long Beach to Compton, watch the Inglewood. Understood that the hood got it good when the vibe's this good. Funkadelic samples got me feeling nostalgic. Element magic in the fabric of the classic. Hydraulics make the car dance. Take a glance at the stance. When we bounce, it's more than just a chance. It's a culture, a sculpture of the West Coast way, where the players play and the gangsters don't play around with that fake shit. We keep it authentic, prophetic, how we said it, never synthetic or pathetic. California dreaming, while the speakers keep screaming. Through the city lights gleaming, gleaming. It's that West Coast meaning, meaning. We rollin', rollin' through California streets. G-funk in the system, feel that funky beat. Hands high, sky high, living life so sweet. From the beach to the valley, West Coast elite. Ooh, California chronic dream. Ooh, nothing's what it seems. Ooh, California chronic dream. Ooh, nothing's what it seems.
Now the sun's going down, but the vibe's going up. Pour some gin and juice in my cup, that's what's up. Barbecue, smoking, folks joking, all love. Gang signs thrown, but tonight we rise above the politics and nonsense. Just focus on the chronic. Beats so iconic, got me feeling bionic. Superhuman in the mood when the groove hits different. Persistent in the distance, assistant to the brilliant. Reduction, the seduction of the bass and the treble. Level never settle at the devil's level. Rebel with the metal on my chest. West Coast blast, manifest the best, put the rest to the test. Can't contest what we invest in the music. The music, how we use it, never lose it or abuse it. Use the culture, the vulture couldn't capture what we nurture in the rapture of the chapter. Going further, getting surer.
Cause California dreaming, dreaming. While the speakers keep screaming, screaming. Through the city lights gleaming, gleaming. It's that West Coast meaning, meaning. We rollin', rollin' through California streets. G-funk in the system, feel that funky beat. Hands high, sky high, living life so sweet. From the beach to the valley, West Coast elite. Ooh, the California chronic dreams. Ooh, nothing's what it seems. Ooh, California chronic dreams. Ooh, nothing's what it seems.
Yeah, that's that funk.
As the night progresses, lessons learned from the sessions. Blessings in the stress and never guessing, just expressing the essence of the West when it's fresh and impressive. Obsessive with the message, never reckless or excessive. Just the right amount of bounce in my ounce of the sound. Profound when it's found in the pound that astounds the crowd when we're loud with the shroud of the cloud. Proud, never bowed in the vow. We about to keep it gangsta, keep it player, keep it real, keep it real. Keep it still if you must, but we trust in the feel of the vibe when we ride side to side. We glide, coast pride, bonafide, worldwide. We provide the blueprint, the imprint, the fingerprints, distinct instinct in the ink when we link and sync with the funk, with the soul, with the story and told. California gold, young and know we never fold.
We rollin', rollin' through California streets. G-funk in the system, feel that funky beat. Hands high, sky high, living life so sweet. From the beach to the valley, West Coast elite. Ooh, California chronic dreams. Ooh, nothing's what it seems.
West Coast, forever. California, never surrender. G-funk in our veins. Golden State, remain. Yeah.
California chronic dreams.
Yeah, California chronic dreams.
Nothing's what it dreams.
West Coast, West Coast. Belay. Yeah. Lay back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You know how we do it.
It's Friday night, and I'm feeling alright. Got my khakis creased tight, Chuck Taylor's white. Stepped out the crib with a pocket full of dough. About to hit the function where the real players go. Rolled up to the spot, music bumping loud. See my homies in the crowd, making mamas proud. With that West Coast swagger attitude, so cool. Pool table in the back, shooting stick by the rules. Barcode on my wrist, no, not a tattoo. That's the stamp from the club, VIP coming through. Gin and juice in my cup, never sip, just go. Through the night with the light, that's the West Coast code. Yo, we embrace no trace of the fake. Stakes are high, but we fly like a paper plane. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, but we keep it gangster. Know what I mean?
Sipping slow, slow, slow. Let it flow, let it flow. That's how we roll, we roll. West Coast soul, with my gin and juice, feeling so loose. West Coast party, no excuse. From the hood to the hills, we paying dues. This the California living, pick and choose. Let my mind on my money, and my money on my mind, and my mind on my money, and my money on my mind.
Now the DJ spinning that Parliament funk. Bootsy Collins bass got the whole place jumping. Shorty's getting low while the fellas throw blows. This how it goes when the West Coast shows up to the party. Hardy boys couldn't solve the mystery of how we revolve and evolve. From the struggle to the hustle to the muscle and the flow. From the bottom to the top, everybody know we the architects of this laid back lifestyle. Meanwhile, profile with a smile so versatile. Versed in the art of the smoothest conversation. Patient in the making, no faking. Just creating situations where the nation can relate to the truth that we state through the booth. Never late to the game. In the name of the West Coast fame, remain the same through the pain. Never plain, always plain.
Slow, so slow, let it flow, let it flow. That's how we roll, we roll. West Coast soul, with my gin and juice, feeling so loose. West Coast party, no excuse. From the hood to the hills, we paying dues. This the California living, pick and choose. With my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. With my mind on my money, and my money on my mind.
Now everybody in the place, put your cups in the air. If you're rolling with the West, let me see you don't care about the haters and the fakers trying to take what we built. This the California tilt, no guilt, just silk. As the night winds down, but the vibe stays up, we reload our cups. Never had enough of that good life, misunderstood life, but we stood right through the fight. Now we living so right. The sunrise coming, but we ain't running. Stunning how it's sunning, never shunning, always cunning with the way we navigate the hate and demonstrate the state of the great Golden State. Never late to the party, hardly ever tardy with the flow from the get-go. Let go of the ego, just go with the rhythm of the system. Wisdom in the schism between the real and the fake. We take and we give them a taste of the West Coast grace and space. Embrace the bass, chase the case, never waste a moment of the golden era. We're creating, debating, never hating, just relating the state.
In my gin and juice, feeling so loose. West Coast party, no excuse. From the hood to the hills, we paying dues. It's the California living, pick and choose. In my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. In my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. That's how we do it. West Coast style. All day, every day, gin and juice, forever. With my mind on my money, oh man. With my mind on my money,
And my money on my mind. West Coast.
my mind on my money,
Oh.
with my mind on my money. Yeah,
It's my money on my mind.
West Coast.
Hey. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon, West Coast in the air. Let me set the tune. Yeah.
16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Young player on the road trying to save my soul. The streets of Long Beach ain't never been sweet, but we regulate the heat, make the incomplete complete. Rolling in my ride, side to side, I glide. Pride in my stride, never hide. Bonafide West Side warrior with a story to tell from heaven to hell and back. Live to tell it well. The homie pulled up in the 6-4 with the gold. Told me hop in, let's roll. Got something unfold. A plan to make grands, expand our hands across the lands, taking stands, making demands of respect from the set. Never neglect to connect, direct and correct. We protect and collect with stars through the scars and the bars. We shooting for the stars, avoiding the cars with the boys in blue. True, we know what they do, but we pursue what we do, staying true to the crew.
We regulate, never hesitate. hesitate. California stay, it's our fate. Regulators, mount up, it's the West Coast sound. From the LBC to CPT, we holding it down. Through the struggle and the hustle, we found our way. Living for today, making yesterday pay. Ooh. Regulate the streets, incomplete, complete. Ooh. Regulate the streets.
Yeah. Now we posted on the corner where the dealers congregate. Debate about the weight, contemplate about our fate. It's getting late, the street lights illuminate the hate that we face, but grace keep us straight. Laced with the game that the OGs gave, paved the way so we could be saved from the grave that was dug for the young and the black. Attack with the facts, never lack, always pack the knowledge in the college of the streets. No degree, but we see what they teach ain't as deep as what we experience daily. Barely staying above the poverty line, but we shine with the love from the hood. Misunderstood, but we good. We changed things if we could, but we stood where we stood. Took what we took, shook what we shook. This that real life story, not a picture book.
We regulate, never hesitate. California stay, it's our fate. Regulators, mount up, it's the West Coast sound. From the LBC to CPT, we holding it down. Through the struggle and the hustle, we found our way. Living for today, making yesterday pay. Ooh, regulate the streets, incomplete, complete. Regulate the streets.
Yeah. You see, regulation ain't just about the street. It's about keeping your moral compass pointing to the beat of your own drum. Where you from don't define who you become. Just refine and align with your truth from you to the wisdom of age. Turn the page, disengage from the rage. Find a stage for your voice. Make a choice to rejoice in the noise. Poison the void. So we keep rolling, patrolling, controlling our destiny. Successfully, restlessly pursuing the recipe for success in the West. Where we're blessed but stressed, obsessed with being best. Put to the test, but we passed every class that the streets taught us. Brought us from the bottom where they thought they called us. But we fought through, sought truth, brought proof, uncouth. But the youth got the juice, that's the truth. Now the moon's still bright and the night's still young. Hung with the ones where I'm from, never sprung. Strung together like the notes in the song. Strong all along, proving doubt is wrong. This the regulation of a generation. Patience turned to greatness, no hesitation. In the station where we're making our stand. West Coast land, understand this the plan.
Regulators, mount up, it's the West Coast sound. From the LBC to CPT, we holding it down. Through the struggle and the hustle, we found our way. Living for today, making yesterday pay. Ooh. Regulate the streets, incomplete, complete. Ooh.
Regulate
the streets.
It's a must. In God we trust. West Coast forever. LBC, CPT, unified.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Yeah,
Regulate. Yeah. You know what time it is. Talk box melody. Ain't no fun. Let me tell you why. West Coast. Check it. I met this lady last week at the swap meet. Sweet feet in the heat, looking so neat. Approach with the roach of the chronic in my reach. Teach her about the beach and the speech of the streets. She says she never met a player quite like me. Strike 3, sight key C. I'm lightly the epitome of the West Coast mentality. Reality and fantasy. Casually and gradually building conversation. Patient with the occupation of a mind. Find the time, never rushing the question. The vibe that we touching. Much in the discussion. Bussin', never needed.
it. Pleaded my case with grace and space, face to face, no chase. Just the pace of a player who's patient and calm. Balm in the palm, psalm and the charm. This song with the smooth talk, move, walk, sidewalk to the beach. Each reach teaching.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, have none.
West Coast way,
Our way,
every single day, every single day, every day.
I'm looking for a lady with the body and the mind. One of a kind, hard to find in this grind. But when I do, I'm staying true to my crew. Cause ain't no fun if the homies can't have none too. Ain't no fun. Share the sun. Ain't no
Now we rolling through the city in my drop top ride. Pride on my side, never hide from the vibe. She vibing to the music, using it as the portal. Mortal over mortal, we're cordial and warm till the night turns to morning. Warning, we're storming through the city, performing, conforming to nothing, discussing and adjusting the way that we're living, giving and forgiving, never tripping, just sipping on that gin and juice. Loose with the truth, proof in the youth. Roof to the booth, we're smooth operators, calculators of the greater good. Understood in the neighborhood where we stood, could have been bad, but we had each other's backs, tracks in the wax, facts in the acts, never lacking in the Mac and stacking and packing the game that was given, living and driven. Ain't no fun,
no fun if the homies can't have none.
yeah.
West Coast way,
Our way,
every single day. I'm looking for a lady with the body and the mind. One of a kind, hard to find in this grind. But when I do, I'm staying true to my crew. Cause ain't no fun if the homies can't have none too. Ain't no fun. Share the sun. Ain't no fun. Share the sun.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Sharing is caring. Seeking.
Now the moral of the story is we're nearing the end. Friend to friend, we defend and extend the love to the above and the shove from the doves of peace. Release the beast, feast at the least on the knowledge that the college of the streets provide. Got us to the side where we abide and reside in harmony. Pardon me, hardly we ever trip on the ship that was sailing through the waters of this golden state. Fate's looking great when we're straight, never late to the party. Hardly ever tardy with the flow from the goal. Let it show, let it grow, let it blow. The minds of the kind who are blind to the grind find the time to unwind and remind and align with the West Coast ways and the days that we praise. Blaze in the haze, maze of the craze always.
I'm looking for a lady with the body and the mind. One of a kind, hard to find in this grind. But when I do, I'm staying true to my crew. Cause ain't no fun if the homies can't have none too. Ain't no fun. Share the sun. Ain't no sun. Share the sun. Ain't no fun without with your crew. West Coast, that's what we do. Playing for life, keep keeping it tight. Day and night, that's right. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It's cosplayer mentality.